He believes there is only one race, the human race. Louis Gossett Jr.
Boy, that boy learned how to read, didn't he? He's got a television show every week. Say words. Thank you, brother. People keep saying that he's my son. I ain't going for it. He's got sons bigger than me. And Reverend Michael and your lovely wife. Yes, I do remember you. Remember the other room? Remember how you started and the spirit that you kept and what it took for you to get to where you were, to where you're going here today. It's a very exciting path, and I hope to follow you. Thank you for your invitation. I was born right after the Depression in New York City. Nobody was rich. Everybody was poor in a place called Coney Island. And it was famous because of its amusement parks, but it was also famous because every ethnic group lived in the neighborhood. It was one of those melting pots where people came to the amusement parks and enjoy themselves. But the people who lived there were Filipino and Korean and Jewish and Italian and Irish and black. So if I didn't get home, if my parents didn't get home at 5 or 6 o'clock in the evening, I had a choice. I could have some menudo. I could have some lasagna, some gefilte fish. Sometimes I get home real late, go to grandma's for the fried chicken. And if I was dirty, I was dunked into somebody's bathtub. My food, if her clothes were dirty, I was got a hand-me-down. Nobody was hungry. Nobody was dirty. And everybody had a mentor older than us to make sure that we behaved in the neighborhood. So once I got past 25, that was set into my system. So when I encompassed racism for the first time, you couldn't tell me that wasn't equal to you. So my contemporaries, the Carole Kings, the Arthur Millers, the Neil Simons, the Harvey Keitels, the Jackie Robinsons, the Don Newcombs, the Brooklyn Dodgers, the mayors, we all enhanced that positive thing that we could not do without one another. So when I first got handcuffed to a tree here in 1966 in Los Angeles, I still didn't believe it, but I had to hold it into my system in order to make it in show business. Don't have to do that today. Made a personal decision, regardless of whether I work or not, to live the way I'm supposed to live, because I've got grandchildren now. Now there's a photograph, I don't know if they have it here. If not, I'll show it to you later. Of my youngest child in my family, who was a mixture of Hawaiian, French, chocolate chip cookie, Latin, and American Indian. And I was saying something that really rang true, and he was sitting on my lap, and all of a sudden he went. So it's a picture of me looking at him. I don't know what I was saying, but I guess I meant it, because he gave me his undivided attention for about 5 minutes. And I realized the only reason why I've survived drug addiction, 2 kinds of cancer, toxic mold, and all kinds of objectives, because I need to carry the message to the next generation. That's all. And somebody saw fit to keep me on the planet, to help others to do the same. Our children are watching. They have X-ray vision, y'all. The number one problem is that the planet is dying. The number one commodity is our children. If those 2 things are the most important, then we have to ask ourselves why we're fighting wars, why we're hoarding money and food. We may as well be in a 747 airplane, and it's at 30,000 feet, and the plane is plummeting to the ground, and everybody's wondering, I wonder if I ever be in first class. So I'm here to enhance the thing that the only thing important is the salvation of this planet. And there's a magic thing when we cooperate together to save the planet. It's a magic thing that we have to hold hands and be the same. And our children watch that, they get something to copy, and they get a better planet to carry on. So, back to the basis of America. We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal. And we say, or pledge allegiance on a daily basis for the nation for which it stands. One nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice. That's all we got, and that's enough. Thank you so much for your time.